You don't forget because you're bad at studying. You forget because your brain is designed to forget. And if you don't understand that, you'll keep rereading the same pages over and over, with almost no long-term result. This video is about why you forget up to 70% of what you study, sometimes within days, and how to fix it using simple psychological principles. By the end, you'll understand how memory actually works, why most study methods fail, and how to retain more information without increasing your study hours. Let's start with something uncomfortable. Reading something once feels productive. Highlighting feels productive. Even rewriting notes feels productive. But none of those guarantee memory. Your brain does not store information just because you were exposed to it. It stores information when it is forced to retrieve it. There's a concept in psychology known as the forgetting curve. After you learn something new, your retention drops rapidly if you don't revisit it. Not because you're incapable, but because your brain is efficient. It constantly asks, is this information important for survival or repeated use? If the answer appears to be no, it deletes it. This is why cramming works temporarily. You overload short-term memory. You pass the test, then days later, it's gone. The brain wasn't convinced it mattered long-term. Now here's the key shift. Memory strengthens through retrieval, not review. When you reread notes, the page feels familiar. Familiarity creates an illusion of understanding. But familiarity is not mastery. True memory is built when you close the book and try to recall the information without looking. That small act, struggling to remember, is what wires the brain. It feels harder. That's why most people avoid it. But difficulty is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of learning. Now let's talk about spacing. Studying something once for 3 hours is less effective than studying it for 1 hour across 3 separate days. Why? Because each time you return after a gap, your brain has to reconstruct the memory. That reconstruction strengthens the neural pathway. Think of it like building a trail through grass. Walk it once, it disappears. Walk it repeatedly over time, it becomes permanent. Ask yourself this. When was the last time you tested yourself before feeling fully ready? Most students test only after they feel confident, but testing is what creates confidence. Here's the core realization. Forgetting isn't the enemy, it's part of the process. Each time you partially forget and then retrieve the information again, the memory becomes stronger. Learning is not about avoiding forgetting. It's about strategically interrupting it. If you design your study around retrieval and spacing, you can dramatically increase retention without increasing your study hours. It's not about more hours, it's about smarter cycles. Here's how to fix your retention immediately. First, switch from passive review to active recall. After studying a topic, close your book and write down everything you remember. Then check flaps. Second, space your revision. Review material after 1 day, then 3 days, then 1 week. Short sessions, focused recall. Third, practice low-stakes self-testing. Flashcards, practice questions, explaining the topic out loud. Make your brain work to remember. That effort is the shortcut. If this helped you understand how memory really works, subscribe for more high-leverage study strategies like this. This channel is for people who want smarter results, not longer hours.